welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Buckeyes will kick it away to start us off. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back.
Returner is tackled down at the 18, and your Alabama Crimson Tide will take over. First and 10.
Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's got an open man. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
And how about that start for the offense in this game? You could not ask for a better play. They come out firing, going down the field. They get a huge completion. What a way to begin this football contest.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
You got to love the rhythm this quarterback is in here on this drive, guys. 2 completions. He's seeing the safety rotation. That time, saw the one-on-one matchup he wanted, took his shot. He is in a groove.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You want to bring in your tight ends? You want to bring in more beef for that offensive line? I'm going to bring in more beef. Nice job by the defense understanding the situation. Red zone, field shrinks. I need more bigger personnel on the field, some big guys that can stop the run. Played the run well. Great job by the defense understanding the situation.
To the air, it's Simpson. Punts it out of the air. He'll step out of bounds at the 11.
Well, a great job making the tackle there. Now setting up third down in your own red zone. This is a stop you have to come up with. You want to give up field goals in this area of the field, not touchdowns.
To the ground to try to pick up the first. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bama!
We know a lot of offenses like to script their opening 10 plays going into games. They practice it over and over and over again throughout the week, and you just saw flawless execution on the opening drive by the offense. A nice job mixing in pass and run, getting different guys involved here early. They cap it off with a nice run late, but what a great job to take control of this game. And the offense, they've got it moving now.
He'll bring it out. It's Graham. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24.
The offense will take over. First and 10.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
I bet that running back's eyes got so big when he gets that handoff going to the right and he sees the huge holes. Yes, please.
The defense just didn't flow quickly enough. All of the blockers had leverage on their men.
Man, that defensive line has to get off the ball a little bit better, get some penetration to stop that outside run.
They get him before he gets started this time and knock him down in the backfield.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Quarterback may change this route. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Throws for the tight end. Got his man on the right. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
23 on the play.
The Buckeye aerial attack continues to be prolific. You feel as if they're on the verge of scoring on any snap.
And it's such a good blend between such great offensive talent year after year after year that you see go to the draft, but also great play calling, great play design. They've always got it working, and you know this offense is always capable of hanging 40 points and making it look easy.
Power football with the run.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
And the Buckeyes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Scrambling away. He's got it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. A first down run on the doorstep. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Running back looking for the end zone to the left.
Touchdown, let's go.
Touchdown, Ohio State.
And the running game is so important when you get inside that 10-yard line and that field starts to shrink. And it's so nice to have a back with some physicality. Great job running the football, using that stiff arm, finishing the run, and getting in the end zone.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good to finish things off. He marched 78 yards down the field, and they finished it off with the score from the 4. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
Will take over. First and 10.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking to throw at Simpson. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And not much going on downfield. You just get rid of it and live to play another down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half.
There he goes. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. You can go way back in the history books to the wishbone attack all the way back to the first Rose Bowl team. Alabama builds its identity on a strong running game.
Builds it on dudes that tote the rock and do it with nastiness, with some physicality. Not one guy's going to bring them down, and you see it year after year with these guys, and there's always somebody that's going to be a physical challenge to try to get on the ground.
Back to pass on second down. Steps away to find some room. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return.
Smacking me when you get the game. Okay, Texas, that's what's up. As long as we got that, as long as we know what's going on as soon as it happens.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Quarterback making checks. To the air, it's Sayin. Looking left. He
You're
misses
shitting
his
me.
man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
The sooner the better. We out here.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's taking the shot. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
The sooner the better. I did see now.
Speed. He's a guy you know this QB is going
Wow, I had a
deep shots. You just
come
can't
on, bro, a dart like
Wide
that.
open. That's a huge missed opportunity.
That's devastating.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Finds his man. It's Peoples. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red
Bro,
zone.
how did I
At the 20.
overthrow that?
Great job by the
How
running
did I
back on this
overthrow
play.
that?
It's a big third down, and his ability to catch the ball,
How
turn
did I
around,
overthrow
get
that?
north, make a guy
That's
miss, and go move the
terrible,
sticks.
bro.
Awesome individual effort.
He wants to throw it again. Unleashes to the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete.
I can't throw.
And guys, if I'm on offense, I am
Can't throw.
staying aggressive. I know you didn't connect there, but make sure you
I
keep
cannot throw.
testing this defense, because even if you complete one of those throws, that could be the game-breaking play.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. The give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I think that might be an example of the running back maybe
Bro,
trying to do a little bit too much.
So
Everybody
I
wants
think
to
it's
try to
just
bounce the ball outside and hit the home run, but in college football at this level,
I'm just
you just
overthrowing
need
it.
to do a
I guess I
better
get
job taking
no
what
accuracy,
defense
or I got to
gives
be a little bit more softer on the pitch.
Rolling noise down on the Saban field on third down. They'll go right back to the run. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
Just got that.
Fourth down, and this crowd is making it miserable on this offense. Pocket breaking down.
No!
They ruined the drive with a turnover. He's at the 40. At the 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Alabama! And they turn it into a defensive score.
What an incredible individual effort by that big fella there. And Dave, you know, it's funny. I've been hearing more and more about how these D linemen are the best athletes on the field. What do you think?
I present to you Exhibit A. Look at the big fella. Not only does he make the catch,
Terrible.
so I can be a DB, I can be a wide receiver, I can catch it. I got the ball in my hands. Guess what else I am? I'm a running back. I take that thing all the way back to the house. Exhibit A, the best athletes on the football field.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and
Sub
he'll be
him.
brought down
Yeah.
at the 24.
I gotta see who's I gotta see who's available for the. Wow. What in
They'll
the
snap the ball. First play of the drive
yo.
coming from their own 24. He might want another play. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one.
Nice job by the QB and receiver on this play in a 2-minute situation, knowing to work the boundary, get the first down, and get the ball out of bounds. Great situational awareness.
Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first down from the 44.
See, I've never played Ultimate Team, or none of them.
Looking downfield on first down.
Oh,
Fires to the middle. And this will be
Oh,
incomplete.
the
A big
ball.
hit there forces second down.
Hey, quarterbacks got to understand, I know you got your favorites, and you're going to look out there and you're that guy's really good. I'm going to find ways to get him, but I got to take what the defense gives me, and double coverage is probably not the avenue that I want to go attack consistently.
I can't get my fucking...
Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
This game.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Sends it downfield. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up 3rd and longs like that.
You're right.
You can show your
Jay
exotic
Smith.
looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody on the back end expecting throw. And that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
One more snap coming before halftime. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. He's going for it all. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half.
Yeah. Good call. That's right. Good call. Good call on that one. You're right.
Alabama ready to
Forgot I
put
got
a
a
boot to it to
five-star
start the second
wide
half.
receiver out there. Yeah, that was,
Fielded in the
yeah.
end zone. It's Graham.
Let's go! Let's
He only needs a sliver
go!
of
Let's
daylight.
go!
Got a little room.
Let's go! You
Can
bet
they
that like that,
catch it?
Blum catch you. Let's
They
go!
won't get it. It's a touchdown.
You know, we just went to half, and we drew up all these adjustments and things we got to do differently to take advantage. How about the special teams coming out to start the second
Let's
half
go.
and setting the tone? Taking
Good
the
way to-
kick
good way to set
all
the
way
tone.
back for 6.
Let's
You don't
go.
blow it up any better than that.
And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the 3rd. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got a man, it's Miller. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Simpson. That's reeled in, it's Miller. Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Great job by the quarterback there, knowing where his answer is against the blitz. He finds his dump-off throw to the running back, and he does the rest, picking up the 1st.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Alabama quickly back to the line.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it.
Get him! Get him! Get him!
Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
Well, you got to give this defense credit. They have hemmed him in all game. There has been nothing for this guy running the ball, whether it's been designed QB runs or on scrambles, and a nice job there with great effort. Taking the angles away, they're able to hone in on him and get him down for a massive loss on that sack.
He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. He'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. The offense changing the play. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to burn this defensive back.
Come on!
Oh, what a missed opportunity. Nobody around. Just had too much time to think about it. This has been a tight one. 3rd quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
Come on.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. 2nd down coming up. Wants to throw. It's Sayin. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield.
Get out of here.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Looking for more room. The 20.
Get out of here.
What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Graham. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
Oh, you gotta make that
there was
fly.
nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
You want to end a play quickly, get in the backfield that fast, get to the guy, and get him on the ground. Nice job penetrating right from the snap, getting off the ball so quick, penetrating the backfield and making something happen.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Peoples. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Buckeyes want to crank the tempo.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Now from the 48-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Makes the grab. It's Peoples. Great reaction by this defense. Immediately on the catch, swarming to the ball. Wants to adjust the pattern.
drop this underneath on him.
Ohio State, 14.
So the final period starts with a second down play. Going up top again. Looking for a deep man.
What?
And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
What is happening here?
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game
This
day,
is-
he's one of the best
this is
corners in the entire
terrible,
country.
bro.
He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field. Because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven, if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
He'll pull it down and run. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. Offense gets set for second down. They'll move the wide receiver. With jet sweep pass. He's in open space downfield. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And that now, this guy's second sack of the game. We were talking to him leading up into this one. He said, you know, nobody respects my speed and nobody respects my athleticism. I don't think anybody thinks we can stop this guy, but I'm going to prove everyone wrong. And he has shown up today, ready to wreck this game. He is having an outstanding...
He uncorks one deep. He's got it all right. Running free.
Wow.
He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Pass completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Let's go! They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Man, that's the advantage of having a good coaching staff to teach these players in this type of situation with the lead late in the game. You want to stay in the field of play and keep the clock ticking. They do that after that nice run.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
It's really important at this point of the game late that they at least get a field goal here to make this a two-possession game. So they're staying conservative. They're running the football, keeping it on the ground to execute that idea.
They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. He makes it, and he will score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and
You're
not take a field goal. They're
shitting
trying
me.
to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down.
And the Ohio State offense will take over. 1st and 10.
They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. He's going up top here late in the game. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. Perfectly thrown ball. Nice catch. Good tackle, but it's first and goal from the 5. Might be changing the route. He's looking to throw. Back's got it. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, we've got a chance at a finish.
Number 20.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
He makes his way in for the 2, and now they trail by only 6. Time is of the essence, just under a minute to go as they line up for the onside kick. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Time is of the essence, just under a minute to go as they line up for the onside kick. They got it.
Let's go!
Onside kick, and they get the offense right back out there. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Get it out on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught over the middle, it's Smith. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He wants to change this route. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Makes the grab plenty for the first down. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. And the Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unleashes one deep. Into the end zone, and it is grabbed for the score, and now they can take the lead with the extra point.
How about that? Coming up big. Less than 30 seconds in the ball game. You need a score, and this offense absolutely responds. Go kick that extra point, take the 7-point lead, and let your defense finish this one off.
They did need that extra point to take the lead, and now they have it here in the 4th. And that one ought to help us build the drama down the stretch. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner is stopped.
Down at the 15. And your Alabama Crimson Tide will take over 1st and 10.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Off play action on 1st down. Quarterback now breaking the field. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Offense uses a timeout. 17 seconds left on the clock. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. Standing in his own end zone looking to throw. He wants a big play here late. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
And you absolutely expect those shots from this offense, and I love it. The defense was prepared. You got to know where the burners are. You know he can go, so you got to play that deep route. They play it great. Don't give up the big play. Stay deep, and don't let anyone get behind you.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball.
Oh, TikTok messed up. Okay.
On fourth down.
Okay, I'll check it out.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's taking a deep shot. It's incomplete. A last gasp effort, and the defense finds a way.